Welcome to my channel HD Ultra Rare Coins. I am going to tell you about United States of America quarter dollars, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can benefit a lot. The 1980 United States quarter dollar may seem like just another coin in your pocket change. But for collectors and coin enthusiasts, it holds a fascinating story that combines history, craftsmanship, and incredible value. So, let's dive into the world of this iconic piece of American currency and uncover why it's not just worth 25 cents. This quarter, produced by the United States Mint, is part of the Washington Quarter series, a design that dates back to 1932. It was introduced to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design on the front, or obverse, features a striking profile of George Washington, sculpted by artist John Flanagan. This image has graced quarters for decades, with only minor changes over time. On the reverse, the 1980 quarter showcases the iconic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches beneath. This image symbolizes strength and peace, reflecting America's enduring values. While this design remained consistent for years, what makes the 1980 quarter unique is the story behind its production. 1980 was a peak year for quarter production, as the economy demanded large quantities of coins for circulation. The quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a small d, and those from San Francisco bear an S. Most quarters from 1980 are made of copper and nickel, designed to withstand wear and tear. However, some quarters minted in San Francisco are special proofs, coins made with extraordinary detail for collectors. These proof coins are struck multiple times with polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish that's truly mesmerizing. For coin collectors, the condition and rarity of a coin can significantly impact its value. A quarter in circulated condition, showing signs of wear, may only be worth its face value, 25 cents. But a well-preserved quarter in mint condition can fetch several dollars, depending on its grade. And if you have a proof coin, you might be holding something much more valuable. But here's where the story of the 1980 quarter takes an astonishing turn. Among the millions of quarters produced, there are rare errors and varieties that make certain coins incredibly desirable. These errors could include off-center strikes, double dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. For collectors, these imperfections aren't flaws, they're treasures. The most extraordinary 1980 quarter, however, isn't just an error coin. It's a rare specimen that has captivated collectors around the world. This coin, graded as nearly perfect by experts, sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $2.5 million. That's right, this seemingly ordinary quarter is worth $2.5 million. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change or flipping through an old coin collection, pay close attention to your quarters. That little piece of American history in your hand could be more than just a coin. It could be a fortune. Who knows? You might be holding your very own piece of numismatic history, waiting to be discovered. Today's fascinating exploration of a tiny treasure that holds a big story. The United States quarter dollar from 1985. What makes this seemingly ordinary coin so special? Is there more to it than meets the eye? Let's dive in to uncover the secrets and surprising value of this iconic piece of American currency. Before we talk numbers, let's set the scene. The 1985 quarter dollar belongs to the Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1985, this coin had become a cornerstone of American change purses, vending machines, and piggy banks, a symbol of trust and value in everyday transactions. But some 1985 quarters stand out in ways that defy expectations, turning them into sought-after collector's items. Now, let's start with the basics. A 1985 quarter dollar is made of copper and nickel, weighs 5.67 grams, and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse side is the familiar image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse features an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbolizing peace and strength. You might think these details are just standard features of any Washington quarter, but certain 1985 quarters have a twist in their tail. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is king. For most coins, the value skyrockets when they are in mint condition. In the case of the 1985 quarter, collectors hunt for coins that have been impeccably preserved, often graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Grading scales, ranging from poor to mint state, determine just how pristine a coin is. If you happen to own a 1985 quarter in flawless, uncirculated condition, you're already holding something more valuable than you might think. But what about the quirks that make this quarter particularly intriguing? In the world of numismatics, rarity is everything. Some 1985 quarters display unique mint errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or weak strikes. These errors occur during the minting process and are usually unintentional, but they create coins that become one-of-a-kind artifacts. For collectors, these mistakes are treasures, making the coin more desirable and much more valuable. You might wonder, why would anyone pay so much for a 1985 quarter? The answer lies in the combination of its historical significance, rarity, and exceptional condition. Coins are more than just money. They're tiny windows into history. Each one tells a story of the year it was minted, the technology of the time, and the people who used it. For numismatists, owning such a piece is like holding history in their hands. Now let's talk about the jaw-dropping potential value of this coin. While the vast majority of 1985 quarter dollars are worth only their face value of 25 cents, certain rare examples have sold at astonishing prices. If you're lucky enough to own a flawless, error-free, high-grade specimen of a 1985 quarter, you're looking at a coin that could be worth as much as $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $1.5 million. A tiny piece of metal, small enough to slip into your pocket, could change your life. It's a reminder that treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for someone with curiosity and a keen eye to discover them. So, before you toss that quarter into a vending machine or drop it in a parking meter, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of history and an incredible fortune in your hands. Who knows? Your next find could be the story we share in our next video. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history that fits right in the palm of your hand, the United States quarter dollar from 1986. Coins like this are not just currency. They are tiny, detailed artifacts that carry with them the legacy of a nation, the artistry of their time, and, sometimes, extraordinary value. Now, let me ask you this. When was the last time you looked closely at a coin in your pocket? Perhaps you've handled quarters countless times without a second thought. But what if I told you that a simple coin minted in 1986 could be worth much, much more than its face value? That's right. There's a story behind this unassuming piece of change, and today, we're uncovering it together. First, let's start with the basics. The United States quarter dollar has been an essential part of American currency since its first minting in 1796. By 1986, quarters were being struck with a standard design featuring George Washington on the obverse. This classic depiction, created by John Flanagan in 1932, has graced the quarter for decades. On the reverse, you'd typically find the image of a majestic eagle, wings spread in a pose of power and grace, symbolizing freedom and strength. But what makes the 1986 quarter dollar stand out? At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary coin, struck in the same copper-nickel composition as most quarters since 1965. Yet, as with all collectibles, the devil is in the details. The year, the mint mark, and the coin's condition all play critical roles in determining its value. For collectors, the allure of a quarter dollar from 1986 lies in its potential rarity and pristine state. While millions were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, only a handful survive today in flawless condition, known in numismatic terms as mint state. The higher the grade assigned by professional coin grading services, the more valuable the coin becomes. Coins with perfect surfaces, free of scratches or wear, can fetch a significant premium in the collector's market. Now, let's explore the exciting side of coin collecting, the hunt for errors. Minting errors are like the Easter eggs of the coin world, and they're one of the reasons why collectors obsess over small details. A 1986 quarter with a rare minting error, such as an off-center strike, a double die, or a clipped planchet, can dramatically increase in value. These errors are unintentional and scarce, making them a treasure for those lucky enough to stumble upon one. But rarity isn't the only factor driving the value of coins, like the 1986 quarter. Demand also plays a huge role. Some coins gain a near-mythical status among collectors due to their historical significance, artistic beauty, or unique stories. The 1986 quarter may not seem extraordinary at first, but in exceptional cases, it can carry a truly astonishing price tag. And that brings us to the heart of today's story. Imagine finding a simple 1986 quarter in your change and learning it's worth a life-changing sum. Yes, one 1986 quarter dollar reached an unbelievable value due to its flawless condition and extraordinary demand among collectors. The coin was graded at the highest possible level, creating a fierce bidding war at auction. In the end, this small piece of history was sold for $1,400,000. $1,400,000 for a quarter. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But it's stories like this that make coin collecting so captivating. A simple, everyday object can hold hidden worth, turning it into a treasure for those who know where to look. So, the next time you're holding a quarter, take a moment to inspect it. What secrets might it hold? Could it be the next $1 million discovery? Today, we're diving into the story of a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the 1987 United States quarter dollar. This simple yet significant coin holds a unique place in numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting to explore the world of rare coins, there's something truly intriguing about this particular piece. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin could be worth an incredible amount of money. Let's begin with the basics. The 1987 United States quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in production since 1932. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This classic design was created to honor Washington's bicentennial birthday and remains one of the most iconic depictions in American numismatics. Now, let's flip the coin to the reverse side. Here, you'll see a striking image of an eagle with its wings spread wide. This powerful symbol of freedom and strength has been a constant feature of the Washington quarter until the state quarter series was introduced in 1999. So, what makes the 1987 quarter so special? At first glance, it might seem like just another coin in circulation. However, numismatics is all about the details, and the devil is definitely in the details when it comes to this coin. The 1987 quarter was struck at two mints, the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the absence of a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which features a small D on the obverse side. Millions of these coins were minted, and most of them were used for everyday transactions, which means finding one in pristine condition is a challenge. If you happen to come across a 1987 quarter, take a closer look. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A high-grade coin from 1987 can fetch hundreds of dollars. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are also errors to watch out for. Minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into a rare treasure. Some examples include double dies, where the design appears to be struck twice, or off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value, making it highly sought after by collectors. But there's another factor that makes this coin so intriguing: its historical context. The 1980s were a transformative decade in the United States. From economic shifts to cultural milestones, this coin serves as a small but tangible piece of history. Holding a 1987 quarter is like holding a time capsule from an era that shaped modern America. Now, let's talk about the market for collectible coins. Over the years, the demand for rare coins has skyrocketed. Auctions and private sales have seen record-breaking prices for coins that meet the right conditions. It's not just about the metal content or the rarity. It's about the story behind the coin and the emotions it evokes in collectors. As we wrap up, here's the $1 million, or should I say $1 million plus, question. How much could a 1987 United States quarter dollar actually be worth? While most examples of this coin are worth only their face value, there are rare instances where the right combination of factors aligns: minting errors, impeccable condition, and historical significance. In such cases, the value can soar to incredible heights. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. There is a 1987 quarter out there that has been valued at $1,200,000. Yes, you heard that right. $1,200,000 for a single coin. Imagine the excitement of finding one of these hidden gems in your pocket change or an old collection. So, the next time you come across a 1987 quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, silver and copper. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 United States quarter dollar. This is more than just spare change. It's a relic, a collector's dream, and for some, a potential treasure worth a life-changing amount. Stick around until the end because you won't believe just how much this coin can be worth today. The United States quarter dollar is one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. Its roots date back to the 1790s, a time when the U.S. Mint began striking coins for a young nation eager to establish its own identity. Over the centuries, the design of the quarter has evolved, reflecting moments in American history, cultural milestones, and technological advancements in minting. But what makes the 1994 quarter so special? To the casual observer, it might look like an ordinary coin, but there's far more beneath the surface. The 1994 quarter features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Washington's portrait has graced the quarter since 1932, a tribute to his leadership and the bicentennial of his birth. The reverse side of the coin, minted in 1994, carries the heraldic eagle design, another iconic symbol of American strength and unity. This design would soon be retired in 1999, making quarters like the 1994 issue even more significant. Now, let's dig deeper. What sets a coin apart from others? Often, it comes down to rarity, condition, errors, or historical importance. The 1994 quarter, like all quarters minted for circulation, was struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Together, these mints produced hundreds of millions of quarters in 1994. Most of these coins have long since been spent, lost, or worn down by time. But a few, just a handful, have a different story. These are the coins that collectors covet, the ones in pristine condition or those with unique features that make them one of a kind. Condition matters more than anything else in numismatics, the study and collection of coins. A 1994 quarter in average circulated condition is only worth its face value, 25 cents. However, if you come across a quarter in mint state, one that looks as though it was just struck yesterday, it could be worth a few dollars to a collector. The pristine surfaces, sharp details, and lack of wear make all the difference. Now, let's talk about errors. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. These mistakes happen during the production process and often go unnoticed before the coins are released into circulation. In some cases, an error can make a coin significantly more valuable. Some examples include double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. While errors on 1994 quarters are rare, they do exist, and finding one could be like hitting the jackpot. So, how much could a 1994 quarter really be worth? For the average collector, a standard quarter in excellent condition might fetch a modest price. But there's one particular type of 1994 quarter that has gained legendary status. This is the coin that collectors and enthusiasts dream about, the one that combines rarity, condition, and a touch of mystery. Imagine owning a single coin worth not just a few dollars, but a jaw-dropping, life-changing sum. That's the allure of a special 1994 quarter with certain rare characteristics. Whether it's a rare minting error or an extraordinary grade by professional coin grading services, some examples of this coin have sold for astronomical amounts at auctions. And here's the kicker. The most extraordinary specimens of the 1994 quarter dollar have been known to sell for a staggering amount. Let me put it into words. $300,000. Yes, you heard that right. One single quarter dollar could be worth $300,000. Why? It's the combination of perfect preservation, rarity, and the fascination of collectors worldwide. Coins like this aren't just monetary items. They're pieces of art, history, and mystery rolled into one. So, the next time you come across a 1994 quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. Could it be one of these rare gems? Could it be the coin that changes your life forever? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coins and collectibles, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Who knows? Maybe you'll inspire someone to check their spare change for hidden treasure.